Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Fort Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting hotty toddy hours today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense making their way on the field to open this game. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defense. Emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass is intercepted.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
The Longhorns offense out there for their first possession. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Crucial third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Using a strong stiff arm. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, these jet sweeps are dangerous. You spend so much time worrying about the pass game or the running back coming between the tackles. All of a sudden, here comes a speedster around the edge with a lot of momentum. Puts a lot of pressure on a defense, as you saw right there.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what,
They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Now the important point after attempt.
Number 12 in the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
Is good.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas 7, Ole Miss 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Rebels will send their punt team onto the field.
Coming up, 4th down.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Longhorns offense takes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. On the toss play, runner moving left. Powers through. That one moves the ball across the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff in a single back formation. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go on 4th down. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Pressure is coming. And he pulls in the catch. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas 14, Ole Miss 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Rebels. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the option play here.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside. There's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Handoff to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch downfield. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. And now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he's tackled after the catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Crosses the 45. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge
patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Tackled, but first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to run it. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. It's down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. And they'll run it on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. We'll check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back out on the field. Clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Makes a quick catch. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. keeping it on the ground here. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Man, Chris, we could hear the...
Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this over. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field.